The most valuable asset you own is not in your bank account, it is your attention. In an era of total digital noise, the ability to control your own schedule is the ultimate status symbol. Most people live their lives in a state of constant reaction. They react to notifications, they react to emails, and they react to the demands of people who do not share their vision. This is the definition of a subordinate life. The sovereign individual understands that if you do not design your own day, someone else will design it for you, and they will not design it for your benefit. The 1% do not manage time. They manage energy. They understand that peak performance is not about working 16 hours a day. It is about working 4 hours in a state of absolute, unbreakable focus. They guard these hours with a level of intensity that the masses find offensive. They don't take meetings without an agenda. They don't leave their phones on the desk. They create a moat around their deep work because they know that 1 hour of sovereign focus is worth a week of distracted activity. To reclaim your schedule, you must learn the power of the word no. Every time you say yes to a trivial request, you are saying no to your legacy. The elite are not busy, they are focused. There is a massive difference between the two. Busyness is a sign of a lack of priority. Focus is a sign of a clear destination. If your calendar is full of other people's priorities, you are not a leader. You are a service provider. The sovereign schedule begins the night before. It starts with a clear identification of the one move that will make everything else easier or unnecessary. While the rest of the world is waking up and checking their feeds to see what they missed, the sovereign is already executing on what they planned. They own the morning because they own their mind. They don't seek permission to start their day. They dictate the terms of it. If you want a life of freedom, you must first build a life of structure. Routine is not a cage. It is the platform that allows you to fly. By automating the mundane decisions, what you eat, what you wear, when you exercise, you free up your mental bandwidth for the decisions that actually matter. The 1% standard requires a level of self-mastery that most people find uncomfortable, but that discomfort is the price of entry into the silent empire. Stop reacting and start dictating. Your schedule is your sovereignty. The world will try to convince you that being available at all times is a virtue. It is not. It is a weakness. The most successful people on this planet are often the hardest to reach. They are not hiding. They are simply engaged in the work that matters. They have realized that every time they allow a distraction into their field of vision, they are paying a tax on their future. If you are always reachable, you are never truly present. Building a sovereign schedule means acknowledging that your time is finite. You cannot do everything, so you must do the things that carry the most weight. You must be willing to let the small things fail so the big things can succeed. This requires a ruthless level of honesty with yourself. It requires you to look at your daily habits and ask if they are serving your mission or just filling the space. When you finally take control of your time, you will notice a shift in how the world treats you. People will begin to respect your boundaries because you respect them yourself. You will move from being a passenger in your own life to being the architect of it. This is the 1% standard. It is the realization that the greatest luxury in the world is not what you can buy, but what you can choose to ignore. Own your time, or someone else will.